Previously on Revelations 2.
Claire Redfield, you're coming with us.
Where have I been taken?
So much suffering. You don't even know what to be afraid of yet.
Who are you?
I am the Overseer.
Please, send help!
I'm here, baby. Please be alive.
I don't have any parents. Over there.
How do you know?
Well, that's one thing they're left out of the brief.
Jesus, is anyone even out there?
Your daughter's name is Moira? She's dead.
What?
Hey there, welcome back to Revelations 2. Today we're going to be getting started on Episode 2, Part 1. I'm very excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. See you after the cutscene.
Mother of balls! My life is awesome!
Just like KG2, man! Fun shit!
Go on without me! We'll regroup later! You heard him, Gabe! Go!
You stay the hell alive, Fisher! Yo, Fernandez. Check it.
Is this the place? The Vasset? Whatever?
Yeah. Where life begins. That Thompson's?
Yeah. I'll be examining this. Oh, balls! Gabe!
Gabe?
Redfield. You're alive.
Alright, get up.
God! You owe me a pair of underpants!
Come on in.
Newbie's okay, too.
Oh, I knew it was you guys. Any requests?
We woke up in the middle of the woods. How about you?
Some kind of rundown prison. Gabe. Gina's dead.
Shit. Thompson's gone, too.
Yeah, but I remember to take his bracelet. Eddie would want me to find out how it ticks.
You chopped off his fucking hand?
Sometimes you have to make the hard choice. Come on, let's see what's in this building.
Time to explore this little building here. There's not really much going on in the Vasek, which is a reference to Kafka, because it always is. We are about to meet my favorite throwable bottle in the game, the decoy bottle. Obviously, it's a decoy. When you throw it, enemies go after it, and then it explodes. And it does about as much damage as an explosive bottle, maybe a little... Oh. Hey, Overseer.
The Overseer. What do you want?
I need to throw you at the wall and see who sticks and who doesn't. The wall, in this case, is a special virus that I injected into each of you.
Oh, what? You what?
We will all die. There's no question of that. But one of you still has a chance of dying well.
I'm no lab rat. She can stick it right up her all-seeing ass.
But if we've been infected with something...
That bitch stuck a needle in me?
Just put it out of your head. Redfield, walk with me. Come on.
Before we do that, however, let's go up and grab the map that I didn't get the chance to grab before. They don't give you a lot of time to wander around.
I gotta show you something over here.
This chapter, well, this episode is
Man,
pretty
I hope
full of
Fish is
talking,
okay.
so
Neil?
you'll have to forgive me for being
Neil
quiet.
was with you?
Yeah, we got split up on the way here.
I like Neil. We'll meet Neil in this episode. He's a cool guy. Oh my
Do you
god.
think you can fly this?
Once I repair it, but there's not enough voltage. It needs a new battery, and some fuel.
Oh, and we're gonna find exactly what we need in this shit dump.
From my experience, yes. Help me look.
You're in a horror game, Moira. Come on. Pay more attention. So now, we finally have some time to, wander around, explore the area. There are a couple things we need to do before we can get the parts we need for the helicopter.
Claire? I guess we're not alone out here.
And she's right. We are not alone out here. Because, almost immediately, we are attacked by zombies. So between episodes, I picked up the skill that allows you to charge up your physical attacks. So that was why Claire kind of went into slow motion there for a second. It allows you to hold down the mouse button to charge up your physical attack to do more damage, which is good because it means
A
I
fuel
can
depository, but the entrance is blocked.
kill enemies faster. Thank you, Claire, for that valuable information. Darn it, the door's blocked. We can't go this way. In case you couldn't tell by the fact that it's fucking bricked up. I hear horrible noises. Oh, hey, Pedro.
Pedro!
Don't scare me like that, Claire. Look, check out what I found. If you see any weak walls, I bet I could drill through.
That's very convenient. Get to work, Pedro. Wow, that wall just
See if there's
spontaneously
anything to use
combusted.
inside.
Fun fact, the drill is actually tied to your damage value, which means that if you somehow manage to equip the drill as a weapon, you can drill through walls way faster if you do more damage. This note is pretty sad. I like the notes in this game. They are a good. They're not. Trying to think of how to explain this. They're fluff, but they're worthwhile fluff because they flesh out the game world quite a bit. My basic rule of thumb when it comes to reading notes in games like this is I take enough time for myself to read it, and then I wait a second or two. Because I try to read it slowly, just to make sure that the person watching will have enough time to read it. And because I couldn't find any transcriptions of the notes, so I have to put them in the video, because I don't want to type them out myself. This guy got a run of bad luck. Apparently it is possible to find this island by accident. Probably the weirdest thing, however, is that, well, one, the dude is still here, and two, he had a gun on him the whole time. Which is weird, why didn't he use it? Oh well.
We could use that drill of yours right now, if you don't mind doing a little demolishing.
No problema. Just point me in the right direction.
Excellent. Follow us, Gabe. Now, I didn't do this on my first playthrough, because I'm dumb, but One thing I should mention is that whenever you get like an open worldy kind of area like this, it's worth it to explore every nook and cranny, because you never know when you are going to find a parts box. And you never know, it could be a useful one. And by the way, I didn't mention this before.
What am I drilling?
Oh my god, shut up, Pedro. I didn't mention this, but it doesn't really matter who has the parts box. As soon as you use a bench, it'll automatically be deposited. So you can just give them all to Moira, because Moira doesn't really need the ammo space anyway.
Okay, stand back.
Stand back, he says, just shoving her right out of the way. Oh shit.
Back.
You've got company.
What? You gotta hold them off. Don't let them near me.
So, SMGs are pretty useful in this game, actually. They are a pretty handy sidearm. This one specifically has virtually no recoil, which is great. The way recoil works in this game is that every gun has a specific number of shots before it will start recoiling, and after that it always has the same set recoil amount. Like, the shotgun automatically has recoil on every shot, because, you know, it's a shotgun. But, the pistol has quite a few shots before it starts recoiling, and the submachine guns are kind of like the pistol. They do a little bit less damage, but they make up for it with their fire rate, which is incredibly useful. I also put a couple of skills into Moira's ability to blind enemies, so now she can blind enemies with her flashlight when I'm not controlling her, which is pretty useful. I'm very glad I picked it up. I like this guy. Hear him? Look, he was just barricaded in here. Didn't fool me. I'm the best at video games. If you walk around that corner, he'll automatically grab you.
Now to find that battery.
It's kind, it's kind of a jarring moment. But jump scares, they're not fun.
They're coming from the north, someplace high up if I had to guess, because we're getting full bars.
Yeah, no interference. Nice work, Pedro. Her location might be the key to getting off the island.
I wonder if she's hanging out in that giant fucking tower looming on the horizon. Nah, couldn't be. The characters are smart in this game, though. They piece it together. They just don't say it out loud, so... You know. You gotta have a little bit of faith in the characters to be smart in a horror game. The laws of horror games state that if you don't spell everything out immediately, the characters don't know it either. But in this game, that's not the case. The characters actually know more than they tell the player, like, outright in dialogue, which is good. I'm glad they do that, because it means that the characters are actually smart instead of, like, fake smart. Ah. Oh, I hear noises.
The lights are on in that one house.
The lights are on in that one house I just came out of. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, sick dodge. So in the future, it will be possible for Moira to kill these guys, but not right now. If you stun a guy with the flashlight, it takes almost like the full battery of the flashlight to do so, and that takes a while. But once you put some upgrades into Moira's flashlight and crowbar, she becomes a force to be reckoned with. I mentioned in the last episode how the last chapter, ooh, this is gonna get confusing. I'll get back to that later. First, we have picked up an expansion bag. Much like in other Resident Evil games, you can expand your inventory by picking up expansion bags, which are kind of like the attaché case upgrades.
Let's bring it back to game.
They allow you to carry more shit. There's one for every character. But anyway, yeah. I mentioned in the first episode of the game, not the first episode of the LP, that I'm not really a fan of just playing as Moira, but now that I have finished the playthrough and put a bunch of upgrades into her, she can survive on her own pretty well. Before we go check out the helicopter, however, let's stop at the workbench. Because, you know, we might not get the chance to later. Capacity upgrades are interesting. They allow you to do fairly impossible things with your weapon. The good thing about being able to put any part on any weapon is that you can specialize, you know? And in most cases, they don't prevent you from doing things that would logically not make any sense. So for the rest of the game, my shotgun is going to have at least 3 capacity. Despite being a double-barreled shotgun. Boy, I wish that was a mechanic. I almost do. Where if you put the capacity upgrade on the double-barrel shotgun, it just explodes in your hand the next time you fire it. Like an extended magazine for like a pistol or an SMG. That would make sense. But this does not really make all that much sense.
That should be everything you need.
Good work, Redfield. Not that I'm surprised. Now it's my turn to work some magic. Greasy, chopper repairing, voodoo magic.
Gross.
You have got to be kidding me.
It's the Overseer. She's luring those things right toward us.
That's not fair! What do we do?
Try to speed up the chopper repairs. Somebody kill that goddamn siren.
All right.
Already on it, Gabe.
It's coming from the bar. Please get that thing fixed.
Gabe, I'm already out of here. It's okay.
There is no shit.
Shut up.
Oh, we're surrounded!
Great.
There's nowhere to run!
Time to defend the house with
Calm
Lewis.
down, Pedro.
Why did you change color?
Uh-oh. So the afflicted here are slightly weaker than normal, but I'm sure you understand the mechanics.
Fight back and
You know,
stop them.
it's easier to kill them while they're outside the house than
I
inside.
don't know what to do!
Step 1, fucking chill out.
Moira, you're in a horror game. Chilling out is not possible.
There.
So you can see I'm just relying on the pistol for the most part here. The pistol is Claire's most useful weapon right now, I think.
Get fucking...
There's just not enough ammo for the rest of the stuff. But I will be using the SMG more later. There is an achievement, and I think a medal, for completing this segment without letting any of the zombies in. Because you can see they bust down the windows as you go along. I will say that this part is hell on my accuracy. Because the afflicted, they swivel their heads around a lot.
That's it, right? We chased them away?
Sure, Pedro. Oh, you idiot! I got you, buddy. Nope, they're invincible. They're cutscene zombies. Oh, crap. Well, that was all for boners. Great. So if they get inside, basically the only thing you can do is just run around like a fucking madman trying to stun them before they can get to you. They can't kill Pedro as far as I'm aware. I don't think it's possible for them to kill Pedro. But they can kill Moira, however. The AI partner can die if they take a lot of punishment. So, you kinda gotta be wary of that in close quarters.
Pedro?
Oh shit.
His bracelet changes to the color of fear.
There! I've got you!
crap. So say hello to the next boss, Mutant Pedro. He's quite a force to be reckoned with. Time to use the decoy bottle. Whoop.
Run, Moira! Run!
Unfortunately, Mutant Pedro is too smart for the decoy bottle. See, I'm trying to show off what it does there, but I also don't want to get killed at the same time. So it's better to fight Pedro out in the open here. And something special about this fight that will show up in the changes video will become apparent in a few minutes. But for now, let's try not to get killed. So Pedro's drill has basically 3 attacks. He can do just regular swings. He can do like this manic, like hyper ridiculous string of attacks that can kill you in a couple of strikes. And then he has this instant kill charge attack, which is bullshit.
Claire! Claire, get up to the roof!
You don't have to tell me twice, Neil. I do not want to fight Pedro. So now we have a choice to make. We can either put Pedro down, or we can run away. And, for the purposes of the story, I think I'm going to take the coward's way out, because Claire does not have the ammo to deal with Pedro right now.
Way, hurry!
I'm sure he'll give up the chase eventually. I mean, how can he climb the ladder with that drill in his hand? You got it, Neil. So you can see back there that I was bleeding a little bit. And despite the fact that I have a tourniquet in my possession, I think, Moira did not help me.
Hang tight.
Which was kind of annoying. I was standing next to her waiting for her to do something.
It's unlocked. Go!
But I couldn't get her to.
Will it hold?
I hope so.
Wait, Neil. What about Gabe?
I know, but we can't risk staying here. Look, don't worry. He's ex-military. The man eats danger for breakfast and craps it out by dinner.
And before...
Give me a hand!
Before you ask, no, Neil is not voiced by Nolan North. I know, I thought so too. I thought he was at first, but no, it's not Nolan North.
Hurry!
Well, they definitely can't follow us through there. I guess. Well, that map was well hidden.
I'm glad you're okay. Gabe said you guys got split up.
Yeah, but I run fast. Gym membership. So, what was that monster back there?
It was Pedro. The Overseer gave us all some kind of viral injection. The virus triggered in Pedro when he got too scared.
I think I've heard of that. A virus that responds to fear. Jesus. We're supposed to be protecting people from viruses, not catching them.
Irony sure is a dick.
Moira, I don't think you actually met Neil. He's our boss.
Neil Fisher. You're Barry Burton's girl, right? Your dad's in the BSAA?
Do me a favor, and don't put Barry in the same sentence, sir.
Poor Barry. Even when he's not around, he just gets the short end of the stick. Ah well. I like Neil's, his Han Solo belt going on. He could store a gun anywhere on his body with those belts. He's properly equipped for the island.
Pedro said the signal came from high up. That's gotta be it.
That tower thing.
The Overseer might be inside. I say we go find out.
Bad idea. We should wait for dawn.
By dawn, we might all end up like Pedro. The clock's ticking, Neil.
See, what did I tell you? The characters know what they're doing. They're like me. I know exactly what I'm doing. Which is why I know where to find all of the hidden boxes. Ooh. That tower does look ominous, though. It's oddly shaped. What?
Oh, no.
Oh, God. So, hey, it's time to meet a new enemy type. So these are called Orthruses or Orthri. They're just called Orthrus. They are dogs. I know what you're thinking. That's not a dog, that is a pig. But it's actually not a pig. It is a dog with a pig's head surgically attached to its own head. And if you are grabbed by an Orthrus, you can see its head split open into two chunks as it tries to bite your neck off. And you can see the dog head underneath the pig head. I know, it doesn't make any sense. I know what you're saying. That's stupid. But it's actually not stupid. It's actually smart, because it means that the dogs can be creepy, disgusting creatures, but also be your pet. Because they're still dogs. I mean, look at that thing. Would you pet that thing? I know I would. I would be friendly. By the way, Neil, you're being a big help here. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the support. So obviously the best way to deal with Orthruses is the SMG. Kind of goes without saying because of the fire rate. I got bottles for days, man.
Oh, they're back.
They must have been the island's residents. Why the hell would the Overseer turn a whole island into whatever? Assume she did.
You know what happens when you assume things? You make an ass out of you and me, Neil. Don't make an ass out of me.
Hurry up!
Neil! Come on!
I promise I'll catch up. Just get to that tower.
Come on, you freaks! Catch me if you can!
Well, see you later, Neil. Just disappeared right into that plot crevice. And with that noble sacrifice out of the way, I will see you next time, when we further explore the Russian encampment place.